Hello, right, I'm gonna do a, that's under, that draws, my bra's hanging out. Hi everyone, my name is Rhianna Emms. I'm a singer-songwriter, but I thought I would just do a question and answers video for any of my sort of fans out there who want to know a little bit more about me, get to know me a little bit better, and just basically be able to sort of ask any questions that they want answering from me. So I'm going to give it a go. I don't usually do videos like this, but if you guys like them and enjoy them, I will start to do these more regularly. Regularly? How do you even say that word? Nobody knows. And essentially why I'm doing this video is because I want people to know that I'm not just a singer. I do have a personality as well. I do enjoy talking, and that's why on my live feeds a lot of the time I don't talk as much, because people want to hear me sing on the live feeds, whereas if I do videos like this, it's people's choice to click onto it and watch me talk. So that's why I'm doing this. It gets you guys to know me better as an artist and to know that there's more to me than just singing. And it also, if you guys are asking me questions so that I can answer them for these sort of videos, it helps that as well. It helps me get to know what you guys enjoy and like. So if you had to go on holiday, where would it be? I would love to go to America. That's like the one place that I've just been like waiting to go. Another place that I really want to go is Bora Bora, because have you seen it? It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful place I have seen. You can literally walk out of your room and you're in the sea. What better room would you want? So I did a school tour in December, so where I went around to schools, I sang a few songs for them, and I also did like a little cyberbullying talk as well. And so I've got a lot of questions in regards to the school tours, but I'll pick a few out and answer them that way. How did you get into music? So I got into music, my family are very musical, so my mum sings, my dad sings. My dad's in bands, my mum was in bands, and my sister sings. So we're all a very musical family. I don't know what I was just going to say then. And I did my first karaoke when I was about it's either 3 or 5. I've got a feeling it's 3. I was 3 years old. Or 5 years old. Anyway, I was very young and I did my first ever karaoke in Cumbria and I sang Spice Girls. Shout out to Spice Girls. They probably were the people who got me into singing, because I used to listen to them all the time. They were my favourite band and I was literally about 3 years old and I loved the Spice Girls. And then obviously, so I sort of grew up. I knew that I was singing, that I liked singing. That was the thing that I enjoyed doing. I started putting videos up on YouTube in 2009, I think. Just singing videos of me singing, just to sort of test the waters and be like, is this what people enjoy seeing? Do people want to see me singing? I started going to, when I was about 15 is when I started. I did X Factor audition, that was my first ever one, and I went to like record label auditions who were looking for new artists to sign. Wasn't successful, that's the wrong word completely. I wasn't successful on them, but they were experienced. They sort of gave me a taster of what the music industry was like, what they were looking for, so I did that. It all went from there really. Then I just carried on. I started writing my own music, and that's where that started. How do you write songs? For me, I find it very difficult. Like for example, at the moment I'm going through writer's block, so for any musician who knows what that is, it's where you literally just cannot write songs. And if you do write a song, you feel like it sounds not good. I need to sneeze. I think that breathing got rid of it. I think I inhaled it. It's fine. So I have to write a song, and it feels like for me the easiest way to write a song is when something in my life has happened. Now obviously things don't happen in my life all the freaking time. I don't get my heart broken all the time, and I don't fall in love all the time, and I don't fall out with friends all the time, and I don't make friends all the time. There's not always something going on in my life, but it makes it a lot easier for me, for if something's happened in my life, I can easily just be like, right, let's sit down with a pen and paper and write songs. Really weird thing that I have to do when I write songs as well, and people are going to look at me and be like, weird. Oh no, the sneeze is back. I have to sit in front of a mirror to write my songs. Like, I can't write a song anywhere else. I have to have a mirror in front of me, and I don't really know why. It just seems that whenever I've wrote songs, it's been in front of a mirror. I've tried writing songs elsewhere, I've tried writing songs in my car, I've tried writing songs in other places in the house, and it's just not worked as well as sitting in front of my mirror writing songs and them actually coming out and being decent songs. That's a weird little thing about me. Would you go on a school tour again? 1,000,000,000% yes, I would. It was genuinely one of my favourite things that I did last year. Or meeting new people who hadn't even seen me, who hadn't heard of me, did not know who I was, which was the majority of the schools. There was a minority of people who actually knew who I was, which was really cool, but the majority didn't, and so it was really nice meeting all these people. Who is your biggest inspiration? My biggest inspiration is my mummy and my daddy, and also my sister as well. My dad and my mum, they're both on the same level of inspiring. But my mum was a singer, and she was in a duo with my dad, and she then fell very ill, so she couldn't continue with being in the duo with my dad. So my dad had to basically go it alone and just go off in his bands and do singing with his bands instead. His mum, my nanny, passed away last year in November. She passed away on the Friday, and he went straight back into work on the Monday, and I've never met someone so strong. Like, he was incredibly strong, and I think there's a lot of people. He was so strong at a point where people are allowed to crumble, and people are allowed to just fall and be upset, and he was so determined to not let it affect our lives. And I think obviously it had a massive impact on our lives anyway, and we still think about it every single day. But I think he is such a strong guy, and that's really shown me. I knew they were inspiring anyway, but now very inspiring. What's your favourite song? My favourite song is, I really love Crazy by Niles Barkley. That's my favourite song to sing, I think. Excuse me. And there was that sneeze from earlier. Another song is Purple Rain by Prince. That's one of my favourite songs. That's my dad's and my nan's song. My other favourite song is Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. And that's, you guys are going to be like, what even is that song? My dad plays it all the time when he's out with his bands and stuff every weekend. It's a great song. Do you prefer pizza or chocolate? Now this is a cruel question, because I'm a fan of pizza, but I love the occasional Ben & Jerry's fish food chocolate ice cream. How about pizza and chocolate? Pizza for dinner and chocolate for dessert. Do you have any inspirations of what you wanted to become when you were young? I think I wanted to become an ambulance. I wanted to actually become an ambulance. Why I ever thought that people could become ambulances, I don't know. I was quite interested in ambulances, and I used to actually call them ambulance. So I wanted to become an ambulance. How did you handle your haters? And this is a good question. I think unfortunately you're going to get people like that. If you put yourself in that position of wanting to be a musician, wanting to be a singer, and wanting to get your music out there, you're putting yourself in a position to be judged and spoken about, and they might not be nice things. I had a few people from my school that I went to who actually got involved on my live feed and decided to just take the complete piss out of me, and all I could do at this point was just look at them and be like, I just think it's really funny that people see you trying to make something of yourself and have to say something and have to have an opinion about it. Because I put myself in that position, I accept all the hate comments now. I don't let them get to me. I completely ignore it. I don't bite back. That's the worst thing you can do. If you give them a reaction and you let them know that it's pissed you off, they are going to love it. It's probably the best advice I'd say. If any of you are in this sort of line of work and you want to be a singer or whatever, you've got to expect that you're going to come across haters, but you be the bigger person and just ignore what they're saying and just be like, I'm literally trying to make something of myself here. Another thing in terms of they're probably quite insecure. So yeah. Oh Siri, I don't want to talk to you. Have you got any pets? Yes I do. Let me go and get one of them. This is my dog, and this is Lola, and she's my little baby, and I love her. She's a Pomeranian. What? I did just wake her up, to be fair. I have 2 fish, which I love. I love fish. Literally love them. They're potentially one of my favourite animals. They are called, well, they were called Edward and Margaret. They're now called, my mum renamed them. We got a new tank for them. So it's like they've gone from a flat to a penthouse. They've got this massive tank now. My mum changed their names because she was like, well, if they're changing homes, let's change their names. And I've forgotten what they're called and what their new names are. I've got a feeling it's Daphne. I don't know. I've got a cat as well called Tilly. She's beautiful. She's my little boo-boo. And I got her for my 18th birthday and I love her. She's so cute. We got her from Cats Protection. If you want to get cats, you get them from Cats Protection. And if you want to get a dog, get them from Dogs Trust, because they need you the most. What advice would you give young up-and-coming musicians? Keep doing what you're doing. Like I said earlier on in the video, accept the fact that you potentially might get a few people who don't like what you're doing, but as long as you're doing you, you're laughing. And that's the advice I can give to you. Literally ignore all bad comments. Be like, I cannot see these. It's like that video of the guy with the spoons over his face and he's like, I'm blagging out the haters. Don't look at what they've got to say. Really? I'm doing a video and you've just rang me.
And you filmed your video?
Yeah, because you've just rang me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well, it's done now. I just got rudely interrupted, but we're just going to carry on as though nothing happened. That's what we're going to do. What is your go-to makeup item? I'll get it out for you. But my go-to, and it's rank, and I don't really want to put it up to the camera, but I'm going to show you anyway, is my Anastasia Beverly Hills, or Anastasia, whatever you guys want to call it. Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I've got the light to medium one, and I love it. My best friend got me it for Christmas, and it's like the best thing I've ever received in regards to makeup. Like, it's amazing. It's the Contour Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Favourite brand of makeup? Up until New Year's Eve in 2016, this is when I got it, I was in Dublin and I went to look for Marc Jacobs Flawless Foundation. They didn't have a Marc Jacobs in this place. They only had a NARS and obviously among other things. And I've seen a lot of makeup gurus wear NARS, so I thought I'm going to try some NARS actually, put it on my face, and it's what I'm wearing now. It's lasted me to now. It's literally just running out. Like, it's only just running out. So I started using it and I've used it every single day. Every single day. Since New Year's, probably. Maybe not. Minus like 5 days probably. I've used it most days since New Year's Eve. And it's the NARS All Day Luminous foundation, I think it's called. It looks really mucky at the moment, but this is it, and it's so nice. But that is my favourite. I think NARS, from what I have used on the foundation, I think I'm going to continue to buy more of their products because this foundation gives me the most flawless look I've had. And you don't even need that much, you need like the smallest amount. It's lasted me a good solid 3 months basically. It's lasted me like literally 3 months. Favourite artist? My favourite artist is Amy Winehouse. She is incredible. Such a sad loss. the music she made, and that was the one thing I loved about that woman, is she was just so straightforward, so to the point. I've gone to the sneeze. Okay. My favourite alive artist is Jessie J. Her voice, I can't get over her voice. It's just mental. So this was my question and answers video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I've had a good time just talking to my camera. Yep, so I hope you had a good time watching this. If you did, be sure to comment below. Let me know that you like these sort of videos, and I will be sure to do other videos like this for you guys. Make sure that you do subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you do like this video and you have any suggestions of any other videos you'd like me to do, comment them below. Any song requests as well, put them down below and I'll get through to putting those online for you guys. But thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.